My bad, I'm taking a little longer than normal. Trying to set up the munchies.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news.
Oh, let's get this going. Let's go with some old school uniforms. All right, who didn't play the last game? Let's take him out. Oh, what happened here? No, put him there. He didn't play. He played, but Jason Dominguez can play. But Anthony Volpe, obviously. And take Torres out. Put Park in there. And that should be enough to go. Gotta get my favorite drink out. Malta India.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Anthony Volpe, the season winding. Garrett Richards will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
It's going to be one of those games. A lot of sliders.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
At the plate, Poijun Park. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
At least no double play, but
here's big Aaron Judge. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the... Now at the plate is Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Let's see what we
first.
start off with.
The pitch.
The shortstop, Xander.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Rose, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Next to dig in, Alex Verdugo. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this
Can't wait to
pitcher,
finish this season.
attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the
How about
offense
to
on
add
their
him to the
toes.
roster?
That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Montas has been a real grinder on the mound with over 230 innings of work on the stat sheet this year, and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. So it was a strikeout swinging. Alex Verdugo becomes out number 2 this inning. J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it bangs off the monster. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yards. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
He's set. Here it comes. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
In now, Kyle Higashioka. And he takes ball 1 as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center, 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. So now to the plate, Anthony Volpe has kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're gonna...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball.
He's
through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Swinging a shot toward right center. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Here's Miguel Sano, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
LeMahieu and
Batting fifth,
Volpe.
the first baseman.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. First offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Tapped out in front of home. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
Next, here is
Yankees made
Christian
a
Vasquez. Lifetime versus
trade
this arm.
today.
Just a 1 for
It's
12
pretty-
career line.
Pretty stupid.
First pitch on its way.
It's a normal dumb Cashman trade.
Swing and a
thing.
miss, and he's behind 0-1.
They
If he's
signed
able to
Billy
locate
McKinney
that 2-seamer
back
down
to
at the
play
knees,
with
he's
us.
going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls
To
today.
trade him for a
Oh,
pitcher.
right back
that
to
his
him
batting-
on the
his-
mound.
his
And
pitching
he'll flip
average
it onto first, and with
is
it,
just
that
horrible.
ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the
Up
inning,
there,
all told.
upper 4
We'll
or
go
5
now to the
11, I
top
think,
of
if
the
I
third.
read right.
New
Why do
inning
that?
set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron
That's
Judge.
not a qualifying ball.
First
pitcher
pitch on the
like
way.
that to me.
And this is just off
Anything
the
in the
outside
lower
corner for a
threes
ball, 1-0.
or in the mid threes is decent. The 5? No, come on.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run
Billy
as he
McKinney
winds up
is
just shy of
perfect.
the wall for the first out. Now into the box, Giancarlo
Then they keep
Stanton.
him.
He
They
scored a
keep
run
Stanton.
after stroking a double in his
And they
first
should
at
Try
bat.
to unload that.
Infield in the
He said,
overshift
"Go."
here. Now the pitch. High in the
Well,
air
he-
out to center field.
Ever since he's been with us, he has not played.
And he
a
will
full
make the
season, I
play.
think.
2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He singled in his first AB. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 8, the right
One
field,
gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
They gave me another update. That's like 3 already this month. And I had to erase a game.
A
Because it was
swinging
40
strike,
gigas.
and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has turned
once
himself into
that
a
was done,
really
they hit
nice
me
ball
with another
player.
update
I
of
wouldn't put him
5.
on a superstar level, but you know
Jesus
what? They didn't
Christ,
miss
man.
with this
I'm
pick
gonna need
either.
an
You
8
go into
gigabyte
high
hard
rounds
drive
and you
just for
carve
that
out a
one game.
career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Wish he would
The
have had a
0-2 once
curveball.
more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's like, I don't know
Hey,
why
I'm
some
not
of these
sure
pitchers
what he
don't
was
have the
sitting on right
curveball.
there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed
Hey,
pitch,
that's
but
the first
instead
pitch
he gets
you
the
basically
fastball
start earning
way late. Had
when
no
you're a
chance
kid.
to put that ball in play.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt,
Ooh,
but a good
almost threw it
scoop
away.
at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down. All set for the start of the fourth. And now it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game
Still
long.
hasn't
It
said
seems
who
like
he's
it's
gonna
just
play
been
with.
hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And that's down into
another
left
hit,
center
he's
for a
still
base
going.
hit. And he will add yet
77,
another
78.
game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started. To start it off with this.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Verdugo backing up on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Already?
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Designated hitter, Hoi-Jun Park.
Standing in now, Hoi-Jun Park. He's running. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate
one of my
this
subscribers,
season.
Diego.
Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one
I
away.
think his name is Diego Alvarez.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He
apologize if I
doubled
said it
earlier in the
wrong,
game.
okay?
1 for 2 to this point.
But like I said, I'm not going to lose. Not gonna happen. And if you're watching right now, just turn it over.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know there's
And
gonna
there's
be
a
more
line
hits
drive
and more
base
runs.
hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. He swings and grounds it to short. Odor. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Are you kidding me?
Ready now is Alex Verdugo. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report. Marcus Walden gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Lets me scream.
So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Of a site that I can use, really appreciate it. But
so now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Left side. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
I can use my PC. But there's no good baseball game.
Next to hit, DJ LeMahieu, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. A run on 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Down the first baseline. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
They're not catching up to me.
Now here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now Christian Vasquez grounded out in his last at bat. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Wow. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Here's Rodden at a door now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Well, Christmas is what?
1 scores in the inning
10
coming
more days away.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogarts.
My daughter gets
Next
money.
to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
For my 2 boys since they into gaming.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
I ain't gonna say that because they might be watching me.
Slow roller down the third baseline.
Thought I was gonna
And
say
the 6th
something.
inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
We got a oops moment.
Anthony Rizzo
Michael
stands
Moore,
in now. Singled last time up. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
I almost bought the 23.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka.
23.
As he swings
Today,
and grounds
like
it toward the
$17.
hole. Scooped up. Throw to
both
first
platforms
with time to spare, and the side is retired.
And the Xbox One. Because upstairs, obviously,
Yanks
up
able
here in
to
my
add
house,
on 1 more via the
I have
solo
the
home
Xbox
run.
Series S
Bottom
up
of the
here, but
6th is straight
downstairs
ahead.
in the living room.
And that'll bring
I
in
have the
Adam
Xbox
Frazier.
One.
He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its
Thinking of
groove
getting
in
it,
this
but then I
one.
started
Yeah,
reading
let's
a lot
see
of
if he
the
can work
comments.
a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense
A lot of
going.
the
2
comments
hits
were
as a team can
pretty
start
bad.
demoralizing your confidence.
For the
But if he
Xbox
can get
One.
on, start some traffic
Game
in motion,
crashes a
he
lot.
might have
It's pretty
something.
choppy.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in
It's
2
like-
count, and the pitch.
I don't
Fouled
feel like
off.
playing the game because I'm usually downstairs more than up here. Because up here, I won't hear if somebody's calling me downstairs. And since I got my home business
This is hit the other
downstairs,
way out toward
I
left
gotta
field.
stay downstairs
Therefore, it
just
is
in case
Stanton, and
customers
he's
come
got
by.
it for the first out.
I actually hear them.
The batter, number 2.
First pitch on its way.
At night
Xander
is when I
Bogaerts
usually
is in for the
play
3rd
upstairs.
time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
But today I was playing Modern Warfare. Played
Here's
a
a
couple
fastball
games.
at the knees. Good spot,
But,
good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Man,
The
this
team
guy's
was pretty
really
sick
pitched
today.
well so far, attacking
Baby
the
good,
strike
baby
zone,
good.
and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, what a bad
Sliders,
hit.
strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Number 99.
She's pretty sick, so
And he fouls this one off.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And she could have played.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe, and he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The center fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. Oh, he's looking locked in.
I don't feel like getting up to go play on the PC. I just feel like
at the plate,
once
Isaiah
I'm playing,
Kiner-Falefa, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Start watching movies.
There goes the runner. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Darwinzon Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And a double steal try here. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Oh, now that play fires me up right there. Just an absolute dime of a throw from the outfield.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here.
There you go.
Came into this game on fire.
And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Left fielder.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second.
And the runner from second is in to score. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is...
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Josh Taylor comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 18-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have 1 quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Next up for the Red Sox, Miguel Sano. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
I haven't put him in the game in a long time. Man, and that's
1 out, nobody on. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's off the green monster. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Grounded weakly to the left. A barehanded play by LeMahieu. Wow. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. First pitch on its way. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Good one. Yep, it was a good one. It was going to be a slider, and it was a curveball.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
Halfway by 3rd ready.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's
in at 2nd safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Austin Bryce enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. High and deep to center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Up next, Aaron Judge, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pretty bad today.
LeMahieu, the runner at 2nd with 1 away. Drilled to the left side. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That 3rd base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Throw in time.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Rugden.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Man, I forgot to
Fouled
take him
away.
out. Jesus Christ. Take him out this.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And
but I don't want to risk it.
here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Hunter Renfroe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone. Over the monster for a home run.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. This is in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. The Red Sox do. Anthony Rizzo gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. This is popped up.
Oh my God.
Frazier has a play.
Right down the plate. That's what he does.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Pops it up.
Next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Nestor Cortes Jr. will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Alex Verdugo digging in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting, the left fielder,
J.D. Martinez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Excuse me.
Popped him up. Kiner Falefa is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
21-2 the final tally today. New York cash in with 29 hits. Frankie Montes gets his 29th win. Garrett Richards was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss.
But if anything, I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. And don't forget, subscribe. 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 Not only to my page, but to my son's page, YOLO Squad Gaming, and YOLO Squad Gaming Spanish. He does it in both languages. He has better content than me. So, have a good night, y'all, and I'll see y'all guys tomorrow.